Hello everyone, welcome back to day 10. Till now we have seen lists, tuples and sets, right? But if you want to store data in key value format, just like real world applications, Instagram, Facebook, like that, that's where dictionaries comes in the picture. Okay, today we are going to learn dictionaries step by step. Let's get started without any wasting the time. What is dictionary? First, definition everyone is required, right? What is a dictionary? Just introduction. What is dictionary? If you want, already I told you, right? If you want to represent a group of key value, objects, a group of objects as a key value pair, key value pairs. Then we should go for, then we should go for dictionary. Dictionary. Then you may doubt what is key value pairs? How we can define key value pairs? Just I will take care, don't worry. But key value pairs means just like in real time example, roll number, roll number. It is immediately corresponding thing is what roll number means associated with your name or any other thing. Roll number is your key and name is the value. Okay. Next, phone number. Phone number is associated with any your address, any other things. IP address, our system related IP address is associated with domain name. Domain name, right? These are the example of dictionary. Then I think that other languages you were right. Other languages Java, C++. That concept is their map. Same thing is dictionary. The name is changed, but concept is same. Okay. In other languages, in other languages, dictionaries, dictionaries is known as map, map concept, right? How to create dictionaries? How to create dictionary? It's simple, very simple. There are two ways we have to define dictionary. Just first way is just use curly braces. Second way is you have to use word dict. What what is that? Dict. How to create dictionaries? There are two ways we have to create dictionaries. One is using curly braces. Second one is use directly dict keyword. Okay. For example, d of 100 equals to d of 100 equals to some Python. I'm adding d of 200 equals to a print d. In this case, what happened? Just I have created dictionary. Just I have assigned that values. Key is the 100, Python is the value. Key is the 200, value is the a. Whether it is getting or not. Our beautiful editor is there, right? What is that? Jupyter notebook. I already told you, right? There are two ways we have to create. One is using curly braces, and second one is using directly dict keyword. Just I have to try first one using curly braces. What happened in this case? In this case, it will store key value pairs, right? Key is 100, value is Python. Key is 200, value is A. Okay, just I have to comment curly braces and I have to uncomment this one second line. Just in this case, what happened? Same things. Okay, now you have clear, right? How many ways we have to create dictionaries? There are two ways. One is curly braces. Second one is using directly dict keyword. Now you understood, right? Okay, next. If you know data already, or if you know data in advance, if you know data in advance, then we have to create, then we have to create like this. Already you have data. You don't know data, in dynamically you have to add. In this case, you have to use or you have to provide empty dictionary. Already you have a data. Already you know data. In that case, how you can create? Just simple, same thing. D is equals to curly braces. Already it's printed, right? Same thing you have to add. Okay. This is if you know data in advance, then we have to create like this. Whether it is printed or not, we'll check. Print D. What happened? See, it is coming, right? Now you understood, right? Okay. Then how to access from the dictionaries? Our next topic or concept is how to access data from the dictionary. From the dictionary. How to access the dictionary? Already you have a dictionary. Just I want to access first one means Python. How I can access? Simple, sir. Df 100 equals to Df 100. Just I want to access first value. Then we have to access like this. Just we have to print it. That's it. Print Df 100. Df 100. If you want to second value, just print of Df 200. Okay, DF 100. Okay, and if the provided value is whatever you have access, that the corresponding value is not there in your dictionary, then what will happen? It is getting empty or it will getting any error. What happen? Can you predict once? I can pause 2 seconds, three seconds. Then you have to predict. I think my question is you understood, right? For example, the whatever you are trying to accessing the value or key, the corresponding key or value is not there in dictionary, main dictionary. In that case, what it can print? It will print empty or it will print any error. Can you predict once? Just I have to pause 2 3 seconds. Yeah. Or just you have to pause and you can think about. If the corresponding key or value is not available in the dictionary, then immediately it will throw key error. What happened? For example, print D of 300. 300 is not available in the dictionary, right? 300 is not available in the dictionary. Then immediately it raise key error. Raise key error. We'll check whether this happened or not. First, I'm trying to access 100 value, first value. Python is coming. And I am trying to access 200. A is coming. Now I'm trying to access 300. 300, is it available in the dictionary? Not available, right? Then immediately key error will come. Then immediately key error, it is coming. See, key error. Because 300, the 300 key is not available. That's what key error came. This is the very important in the interviewer. If the corresponding key or if you are trying to access some key or value, that corresponding key or value is not available in the dictionary, then what happened? It will print empty or it will print any error. Then you may immediately give left and right to interviewer and immediately what you tell in immediately key error it will come. Okay, now you understood, right? And next, just we have to I have to explain some simple program, then you may get idea what we can explain. Some write a program to enter name and percentage percentage marks in a dictionary dictionary and and display information on the screen. Screen in the sense output. Can we can you write this program? Write just simple. Write a program. Just you can ask user enter your name and percentage of the marks in a dictionary. Then display information on the screen. Can we write a program? Just record or record equals to some I am providing dictionary. The dictionary just n equals to how to ask user just using input function, right? Int of input of enter your enter number of students first. Hey user, how many students you are entering? I'm asking. Why I have to provide int or why input by default is taking string. If you want to convert that int or float, then you have to use some typecasting. If you don't know about typecasting, I have explained already in previous videos. Just you can watch and come back to this video. Just I'm taking just one value I is equals to 1. I is not a mandatory. You can take any name. Just I am taking I is equals to 1. I'm taking that while loop. I'm not explaining that loops concept. I will explain in future, but you can assume I am taking some while loop. While I less than n, I less than n, name equals to, I am asking to user name, input of enter student name, enter student name. And second one is what? Marks. Marks equals to input of enter Percentage of marks students. Marks of the student. That's it. I have asked to user to provide name and marks. Based on that, I'm assigning to dictionary name and marks. Name and marks. That's it. Just I am incrementing I value. Previously, I have initialize I is equals to 1. Then I have to increase that I is equal to I plus 1. Print name of the student. Name of the student and percentage of the marks. Just I am providing tab. How we can initialize tab? Tab means some space. I want to give some space by using tab and percentage of the marks. Percentage of marks. How we can for each x in x mean anything. Just I am telling you, I'm not explaining these loops. Just you can assume or you can these are considered while loop. If you don't know number of records, then you can use while loop. If you know exact number of the records, then you have to use for loop. Anyway, I will explain in loops concept for each x in record. Print tab record of marks record of sorry x. What it will print. Enter of the students. Just students I'm providing two. Enter the student name. Python is a student name. Python marks 100. See, name of the student, Python 100. Understood, right? It is displaying. This is one program. Just basic program. I will later explain you beautiful example programs. Just and next concept, how to update dictionary. How to update dictionary. How to update dictionary. Just syntax is d of key equals to value. Already previously I have already explained d of 100 equals to Python. I am updating just dictionary. Same. The 100 is the key. Value is the Python. If the key is not available, then a new entry will be added. If the particular key is not available in the dictionary, then one new entry added. Or otherwise, if the key is already available, then old value will be replaced with the new value. How? Just explaining. I hope you have a clarity on this. If the particular key is not available in the dictionary, then a new entry is created. For example, I'm updating d of 300 equals to some machine learning. Then new entry is created. then after 200 it will be added. Just I am updating df 100 equals to artificial intelligence. Then what? Already 100 is available in the dictionary. Then what happened in that case? Just old value is replaced with the new entry or new value. That is the note point. Can I? Okay. Just d of 300 equals to some I am providing a or ml. In this case, what happened? Think print d. We have to print, right? See, 100 Python through 100 equals to a, 300 equals to ml. And I'm updating existing value. df 100 equals to ml. In this case is what happened? New entry is not added. New entry is not added. That old entry it will replace it. What happened in this case? Print d. See, in initially 100 is Python. Now it will replace the old value to new value ml. Now you understood, right? Okay. Our next concept topic, how to delete elements from the dictionary. From the dictionary. Syntax is, what is the syntax? Del, using del keyword. D of key. That's it. It will delete. For example, this is the dictionary. I want to delete first one, or I want to delete second one. Which one? First one, D of 100. Sorry, D of 100. It will delete or not? We'll check. See, the Python already deleted. Understood, right? Okay. And the next concept is clear. Clear. What is the clear? Clear means to remove all entries from the dictionaries. Delete, already delete is there. What is the advantage of clear? Delete means the specific entry will deleted. Clear means it will delete all the entries from the dictionaries. Clear method. Clear method. What is the clear method? To remove all entries. All entries from the dictionary. All entries from the dictionary. Okay. And what is the difference between the delete and clear? Delete means it only delete specific entry. Okay. Only one entry it will delete it at a time. But clear means it will remove all entries from the dictionaries. Just like 1 minute. Just I will show you one example. Then you may get clarity. How to use? Just d dot clear. Print d. It will get empty. See, it will get empty because I have used a clear method. That's what it all entries recorded. I mean, all entries deleted from the dictionaries. Understood? How to what is the advantage of clear, what is the advantage of I mean what are the use of del keyword, delete keyword. Okay, now you understood. And one more concept is there, important functions. Some important functions of the dictionaries. Dictionary. What are the important function? Dict. First one is dict function or method. Already I have explained how to create dictionary. There are two ways. One is using curly braces and second one is by using dict keyword or method. Okay. Already I have shown to you. Just definition I am writing here to create empty dictionary. Empty dictionary. That's it. And second function is length. What is the use of length? Length means returns the number of items from the dictionary. Hey, I have created one long dictionary. I want to know how many entries are there from the dictionary. Just I am using length function. It returns what are the length of the dictionary. It will display what are the length, returns the number of items in the dictionary. I will show you all practical, just explaining all things. Clear, already I tell you, right? What is the clear? Clear method. Clear method means it will delete all entries from the, it will remove all entries from the dictionary. Get. What is the get method? Next concept is get method. Get method means to get the values associated with the key. To get the values associated with the key. With the key. Okay. Will these four concepts will explain or will learn practically. Example. How to update first. How to update? Okay. Second one is what length. Okay. Print length of D. What happened? Two, right? Two records only there, right? Understood? And what next one? Clear already explained length. Just now I explained empty dictionary I already explained. To get. Get means to get the record from one entry from the dictionary. For example, same. Print D dot get of 100. D dot 100. Python will come, right? Already I showed you, right? With somewhere just accessing how I can access D of just a D of 300 means D of 200 means AI will come. But if the specific key is not there means it will display that key value, right? For this, in that case, I have to use same thing, get also same. It will getting the same information. If I want to specific key, or if I want to enter specific key means the associated value it will display. Okay, if the corresponding key or value is not available, it will get error key value also here. Okay, but here one advantage there. I will tell you 300. See, earlier if the corresponding keys is not available, then immediately key error came. But now I'm accessing that corresponding value is not available in the dictionary, but I am accessing, but it is getting none. It is getting none. It will not. It will not getting any error, right? It will not getting any error, but it will display none. But I don't want to none values also. I don't want to none. If the specific key is not available, then print zero. Print zero. See, in this time, it will not display any none values. If the specific key is not available for the dictionary, that is we are sure. But in the specific key is not available, the get method returns none. But I don't want to none. I want, if the specific key is not available, I want to display some zero, or I want to display one. It will print whatever you provided value. See, that is the beauty of get method. Understood, right? Next. Next one is keys. This is very, very important in the production level or real use cases. Next method is keys. Keys method. What is the keys? It returns all keys. It returns all keys associated with dictionary. What is the keys? Keys means, for example, in the dictionary, this I want to display only keys. Whatever there in the dictionary, I want to print only keys. Then I have used this method. Print d dot keys. That's it, sir. See, only keys only displayed, whatever the dictionary, 100, 200. And, and second, next method, our next concept is, our method is values. Okay. I want to keys from the dictionary. I want to print keys. Okay. By using keys method. Same thing, I want to print only values associated with dictionary or from the dictionary. It returns all values, all values from the dictionary by using values method. Same thing, values. See, only values only printed Python, A, everything, right? This is the, these are the important function. There are so many methods, functions are available. Now, okay, in going forward, I will explain those things wherever that we will discuss about some production level projects after complete all concept. Just 5 to 10 days, I will explain production level projects. Okay, I will explain. In there, any new method will come from the dictionary. I will explain. Okay, definitely I will explain. But these are the most important concepts. Everyone in real use cases, everyone uses these functions or methods, right? That's what I have explained. These important methods. Okay. And last, one more method I will tell you, items. This is very important. That's what it returns. It returns list of tuples. List of tuples representing key value pairs. Representing representing key value pairs. Key value pairs. It returns list of tuples representing key value pairs. Okay. I want to display only keys. Okay. Only keys by using keys method. I want to print only values by using values method. But I want to print items, means whatever there in the dictionary, I want to print by using items method. By using items method, just items. Oh, see, 100 Python, 200 AA. In this case, how it displayed list of tuple, list of tuple. It will display list of tuple. But I don't want to list of tuple. Okay, I don't want to list of tuple. I want plain text 100 Python, 200 A. In that case, how we can write that program? Just I'm explaining. 1 minute. Same. D is equals to A for each k comma v in d dot items. D dot items. Just print k comma v. That's it. K comma v. That's it, friends. See, it will display in this time. It will not display list of tuples, right? Just plain text. It will be 100 associated with Python, 200 associated with A. Yeah, this is the use of items method. Okay, that's it. All, I think most of the important concepts I covered, and there are some ways, I mean, some methods are there. I will explain you later wherever it is needed. Okay. Now we will explain some projects. I mean, some projects, some important programs I will explain. Then we'll close this session today. Program one. Program one. First program. Write a program to take dictionary. To take dictionary from the keyboard and print some of the values. Some of values. What this program? Just split this. Write a program to take dictionary from the keyboard and print the sum of the values. I'm taking some dictionary, some dictionary values from the keyboard and print the sum of the values. That's it. For example, D is equals to evaluate, input of, enter dictionary, enter dictionary, enter dictionary. Then S is equals to sum of the dot values, the dot values, print sum. That's it, guys. That's it. Sum of S. That's it. Enter dictionary. We can provide some dictionary. For example, A 100, B 200. Just time enter. What happened? D dot values. Built-in functions or object is not iterable. What with okay. Haven't provide. If this method you can compulsory provide that parenthesis. Otherwise it will get error. See, built-in functions or method object is not iterable. A 100, B 200. What happens? See, sum of 300 will come right. Okay. Then another chota program, small program we will do. Program 2. Write a program, write a program to find number of occurrences, number of occurrences of each letter present in the dictionary, present in given string, present in the given string. This is very important. If you are a fresher, interviewer may ask this question. Write a program to find number of occurrences to each letter present in the given string. For example, um, occurrences means, for example, Python is the string. Okay. Python, each letter, how many times it will repeated. That is means occurrences. For example, Python. Python. For P is anywhere it is repeated. No. Y is anywhere it is repeated. For example, I will take here Y. Y, Y. P is not repeated in this string, right? Y is repeating. Okay. How many times it repeating? Three times. Then we'll print. T is anywhere printed? No. H is no. O, no. N. But Y is printed repeated three times. Those three times we have to calculate and we'll display. Okay. In this we'll write on program. For example, I want to ask, I'm asking word, some word. User to user input, enter your word. Enter any word. Enter any word. Just I am taking dictionary for each X in word. Okay. For each X in word. Whatever a user entered that word, each word in each word is split into one, each letter stored in the X value. That is the meaning of for each X in the word. Whatever word is there, na, it will store one by one in the X. Okay. That is the meaning of that for each x in d of x equals to d dot get x comma 0 plus 1 comma 0 plus 1. D dot get means we already told you, right? Specific occurrence or uh, specific value I want, specific key I want using get method. If that word is not there, if the specific key is not there, specific value is not there, then it will display 0. Then total I want to add, if same word is repeating, I want to add plus 1. Okay. Next, for each k comma v in d dot items, d dot items, print k comma occurred value, value this times, this number of times. That's it, guys. Word equals to enter word. Just will take Python. What happens? P occurred one time. Y occurred three times. See, T is occurred one time. H occurred one time. Now you understood, right? You have clarity? That's it. There are a number of programs we are using. Okay. I will explain in the future videos this type of programs. Okay, don't worry. Today we learn one of the most powerful topic, data structure in Python, right? Dictionaries. This concept is used in almost every real world application, believe me. So make sure you practice it. Comment day 10 if you are completed this. Okay. Thank you for watching. See you in day 11.